What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Panthers Advice. Today we're breaking down defensive back CJ Henderson. Is he a liability? Is he not? Some of the things he's good at, some of the things he could work on. Let's jump into the film and go from there. First play right here, we got CJ Mike Evans. Take a look at this play right here. Brady's going to go deep to Mike. Can CJ make a pass breakup? Let's see. Yes, he can. Great stuff, man. Let's take a look at what CJ did really well in this play right here. As you're going to see, once Brady locks onto Mike, as you're going to see here, watch CJ's helmet. It's going to go from here, and it's hard to tell, but from here to basically point it straight right at Mike. Take a look. Directly point it at Mike. Great recovery right there. Mike tries to go deep. Now look at that offensive pass interference right there. You're going to see Mike extend those arms out, push CJ that way. CJ stays right there, man. Great pass breakup. Great play number one, man. Let's jump to play number two. So now we're on play number two. As you can see, I've changed up the editing technique. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I just feel like it's kind of cleaner, resembles what I'm talking about more, and kind of follows them throughout the field. So let's jump into play number two and break it down after. Once again, Mike Evans, a lot of space, and that's what's going to happen every time. Now this isn't 10 yards of separation right here, but it's still quite a bit. And you got to realize CJ is going to backpedal. So once CJ starts backpedaling, Mike's going to come up, run a little hitch route right there, plants. I mean, that's just easy money, man. All right, guys, once again, we got CJ right here picking up Mike. Take a look at this play. We're going to break it down after. I thought CJ played this really well. Take a look at this. Brady with a high point pass, and honestly, that's a perfect pass. Let's break down why. So there's one big thing that stood out to me on this play compared to the other ones. He's staring at Mike the whole time, so take a look at this. Bucks are in the play action. You can see CJ staring right at Mike the whole time. Mike cuts. CJ's right there with it. As we slow it down a little bit, you're going to see CJ get that outside arm in right there. If Brady doesn't high point past that, that's a pass breakup. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about that. Great though, great route. Let's jump to the next one. So we got Mike down here once again, CJ up top as you guys can see. Take a look at this. Brady with a pump fake. Mike gets on top. Let's break this thing down. So once again, the first thing I noticed was 10 yards of separation. And to me, this is where CJ gets in trouble the most. When he has that much separation between him and the receiver, he feels like he can almost play as a ball hawk, per se. So watch what happens once again. He doesn't start staring at Mike until Brady does a pump fake. Now he locks onto Mike, but as you can see, Mike's in full stride. And like I talked about before, Mike's a fast, physical, big dude. So if he gets on top of you, it's over. And as we roll the clip, look exactly what happens. CJ was not turned around at all, and Mike has 6 on the board right there. Take a look what happens here. We got a nice little out route, bang, and then bang. Let's break this thing down real quick. All right, guys, as we break this play down, as you're going to see, CJ starts to move back before Burrow even has the ball in his hand. So take a look right here. He's already moving back. Now, this makes sense if he thinks T. Higgins is going to go deep. Now, obviously, CJ doesn't know what's going to happen. So as we let the play go a little bit, he's locked onto T. Higgins. Everything looks good so far. So like I said before, CJ was expecting a deep route. He's not expecting T. Higgins to cut right here. So all his weight is dispersed in those hips. So as T. Higgins makes this cut, does CJ immediately push to him? No. Watch what happens next. He takes one step back and then another step back and then pushes to him. And that's what I told you guys before. He was expecting a deep route. So once T cut right there, he wasn't expecting that. It was GG's before it even started. Let's jump to the next one. All right, we got Chris Olave. So we've had T. Higgins, we've had Mike Evans, 2 great receivers. Now a pretty good rookie. Chris Olave right here. Winston actually does a great job right here. I want you guys to take a look at this and see if you guys catch it before we break it down real quick. We got CJ, Chris Olave. Doesn't get the tackle right there, but let's break down what happened right here. So like I said before, CJ loves to watch the quarterback right here, mano-y-mano, once he has his 10 yards of space, give or take. So we're going to let it run a little bit, watching the quarterback, watching the quarterback, watching the quarterback. He sees the quarterback staring at this guy right here. Chris Olave is right here. Now this is easy money. Look where CJ's hips are. Right towards this guy. If Winston hits Olave, that's easy money right there. Sure enough, what's going to happen? Winston throws a bomb to Olave right there. Now how did this happen? How did he get that wide open? Well, it's easy. Winston was looking off Olave. Take a look. Watch Winston's head right here. Once he turns his head towards Olave, he throws it immediately. Now, as you can see, CJ's like, oh, crap. I got to turn all the way back around. Once again, at that point, it's too late. He loves to watch the quarterback. Watch. As you're going to see, he's fully committed to this guy right here. Look at his hips. Once Winston turns his head, though, you're going to notice CJ sees that. He's like, oh, crap. But it's too late. He committed to that guy. Chris Olave's wide open. First down. So right here we got Chris Olave once again. CJ Henderson. We're going to let it run. Go right after. It's going to be a deep pass right here. CJ gets caught once again. Let's break this thing down, guys. So we just went over Chris Olave on the last play. We have Winston. CJ has to know that Chris Olave has speed. Winston has that throw power. So what's going to happen next? Let's fast forward a little bit. Staring at the QB, staring at the QB, staring at the QB. As you're going to see, Chris Olave is going to run right by him. Why? Because CJ's too busy looking at the quarterback once again with his guy literally about to run by him on the backside. Take a look. I mean, that's just wild to me. CJ, as you guys can see, his biggest problem is staring at the QB for too long. His guy is about to run right by him on the backside. And CJ is going to try and keep up with Chris Olave while staring at the quarterback. Come on, man. There's no way. There's just no way that's going to happen. First down right there, man. Let's jump to the next one. All right, guys. We got Drake London and CJ, man. Let the play run. We're going to go over it after. Boom, boom. Great double move right there. Get to the corner route. CJ breaks it up. Wait. What did CJ do really well in this play? Let's take a look. So the first thing I noticed, 7 yards of separation right there. Give or take, not bad right there. Let's keep it going. The next thing I want you guys to watch is look where CJ's staring at. Right at the receiver. You can tell, look at that face mask. Directly at that receiver. He matches him step for step. Goes out. Comes back in right there. He's right there. Takes a second to recover. Great defense, man. Great defense. Once he sees Drake look up right there, CJ puts his head up and he swats that thing down. If CJ could do this every time, he would not be a liability. You guys would not be questioning him. I mean, look at this. Step for step, he matches the receiver. Drake London, fresh, coming out of college too. Great job right here. So this just proves to you, CJ can play man-to-man as long as he's watching the receiver and he doesn't have his eyes staring at the quarterback. This is textbook defense right here, guys. He puts his head up as soon as the receiver puts his hands up right there. Swats that thing away. Great play, man. Let's jump to the next one. Right here, we got CJ picking up the outside receiver. Take a look at this. Falcons run the play action. CJ's watching the receiver. Falcons forced to throw it up. He was getting hit. I guess he does have to throw it up. And CJ picks it off, man. Let's break this thing down real quick. All right, guys, as we break the play down, as you can see, CJ's going to pick up that outside receiver. He's matching him step for step. He's going to try and take CJ to the outside. Bang, and then bang, come back in. Take a look. Goes to the outside. CJ matches that. Stays right with him. Staying with the receiver, and then picks it off. Once again, CJ does textbook defense. When his eyes aren't in the backfield, guys, great stuff can happen. Great stuff can happen. Now, obviously a bad throw, but once again, that was locked up from the jump, right? That receiver was never open. Great defense by CJ. Let's jump to the next one. All right, guys, right here is going to be our last play. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. Let me know what you guys think of this new editing where I highlight CJ, kind of black and white everything else. Let me know your thoughts on that. So right here, let's break this thing down against the Seahawks. We're going to play run. CJ's got that outside receiver. Take a look what happens. Gino throws it up and it gets picked off. So as we break down our last play, first thing I noticed, once again, 10 yards of separation. So what's that mean for CJ? Eyes in the backfield. So as we break this play down, take a look what happens. Staring at Gino. Now, CJ kind of gets bailed out here because Seahawks run this offense pretty much perfectly. They take this slot receiver. They take Chin with them. That means no safety over the top anymore. So this should all be open if Gino can hit Metcalf. As you can see, Panthers do a great job getting pressure. Kind of bails CJ out a little bit. He reads that ball right there and he gets picked off. As you guys can see, nobody was going to be over the top for Metcalf right there, and you guys all know how fast he is. So as you guys can see, CJ does a great job reading the ball, but almost got in trouble again with his eyes in the backfield. Can CJ play the cornerback position? Yes. At a high level, yes. But you guys all know his weakness, and that's staring at the quarterback. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. More videos to come soon. Panthers Advice is out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.